Okay, guys, so exponential growth can be written as A equals P times 1 plus or minus R to the T. And because it's growth, we're going to stick with plus. And then exponential decay would be A equals P times 1 minus R to the T power. Now, P is going to be your principal amount or original amount. Your R is your rate as a decimal, and your T is your time. And again, it just depends if it's in years or days, depends what it says. So a bacteria population starts at 70 and increases. So the first thing you have to decide is this growth or decay. If it increases, it's going to be growth. So we're going to use this formula, about 30% per day. So it starts, your original amount is 70. You're increasing at 30%, which would be your R. So when I rewrite this, I have A equals 70 times 1 plus, and again, how do I write that as a decimal? I move that percentage 2 to the right. 2 to the left, and you get 0.30, which is just 0.3, all to the T power. And T would be in days in this case. So again, I can do this over here. I can rewrite it, I can leave it like that, or I can say A equals 70 times 1.3 to the T power. How many bacteria will be present at the end of 1 week? So 1 week, it's each day. So how many days are in a week? 7. So your T is going to equal 7. So A equals 70 times 1.3 to the 7th power. So I use my graphing calculator for this. I plug it in, and again, during our Zoom call, I'll go over all the calculator stuff. So it's going to be around 439 bacteria. We're going to hold off on this until we get our Zoom call because I do need to show you how to do that on your calculators. So it'll be easier when I can share my screen with you. So give yourself a second on that one. Each year an automobile depreciates. Does depreciate mean go up or down? It means go down. So it's going to be exponential decay. So I write my formula out. And 20%. So I know that 20% is going to be my ratio. And again, you can't write it as a percentage, so it's 0.2 as your decimal. The initial cost of the car you're buying is $45,000. What color did I use? Green. So your initial value is going to be $45,000. So A equals 45,000 times 1 minus 0.2 to the T, which I can also write as A equals 45,000 times 0.8 to the T. Either one will be fine. What is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is your initial amount, always. So it's the initial amount of the car. Find the value of the car after 3 years. Again, your T is equal to 3. You plug it in. So A equals 45,000 times 0.8 to the 3 to the 3rd power. And you get $23,040 as your amount after 3 years after buying the car. So cars are definitely something that depreciates in value over time. So we are going to be Zooming today during the last 20 minutes of class like our usual, and we will go over C there as well. Have a great day. I'll see you all very soon.